Good morning. You're now watching Dave's Allotment Update on YouTube, and it's time to crack on.
Morning folks, it's Dave at the allotment. It's a lovely sunny day here in Newcastle, so it's time to crack on. But before I do, I'd like to just say thank you and welcome to my new subscribers. I've got quite a few since the last video, so thank you once again, and thanks to all my other subscribers. You know, there's a few of you have been here since the start, so nice one. Thanks again. So without further ado, cue the music.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you after this afternoon? Still cracking on at the allotment? Get the kettle on. It's Dave at the allotment. See you in a bit.
Well, as you can see, it's a lovely day, and just before I do start cracking on, I'll start at the top here and give me new subscribers a quick run round of my garden. So bear with us, and I'll start from where I always start. This area here, I'm doing a hole there. This area is the wildlife area. I get a load of blackberries growing there, rhubarb growing here. This is a bug hotel. I've got a pond here with lots of frogs in the spring and summer. A couple of cherry trees, a plum tree. This is me boat pond thing. I got a load of wood. I need to sort this area out. This is me fruit bed with some raspberries, black currants and strawberries and the like. And this is me grown area. This bit needs to be sorted out as well. Well, that's done. Today my job is going to be getting rid of all of these brambles, chop them right back, and hopefully dig the rest of this over today. It has been snowing. It has been snowing quite a bit, but it hasn't lied. So I'll not tell a lie either. But it has been raining, so hopefully it'll not be too wet. So I better crack on. Shadow there. Do some popping. Hey, anyway, I'm gonna get the kettle on and get my tools ready, because it's like I say, and as you can see, it's a nice sunny day. So there'll be plenty of things to show you and tell you to do and all that in a bit. See you later. Well, I'm not in the shed now, so I'll put my new sign up that I got off Paula. Thank you very much, Paula. So I'm going to put this on, let people know where I am. I've got my gloves this time and my secateurs. That can only mean one thing: the brambles are coming down. Right, first job. Well, first proper job. Gloves on. Gotta get all these brambles down so I can get this side of the garden tidied up. I was going to put the gardening programme on the radio, but Newcastle are playing, so I'm not bothered about that. I'm not going to listen, so I'll just crack on in silence, listen to the birds sing. easier with gloves. It would be much easier with a sickle as well, but I can't find that. Well, I'm not going to bore you anymore with watching me chop these down, so I'll stop filming, I'll crack on, see what it's like when I've done. See you in a bit. Well, that's the brambles cut down there. Just going to pile them all up with the old trusty rake. Now I'll be able to get along the side there, here, and get rid of all of the dead growth from last year. It's going to take a little bit, the thingy. I should have maybe cleared everything out of the way first, but you learn by your mistakes. Oops, dropped that rake there. So I'm going to crack on. See you in a bit. Well, that's that done. All the brambles cut down, and I've taken everything off the soil that doesn't need to be there. So when it dries out, because it's far too wet, look there, sunk in about 2 inches. That's near good. There's a little tip for anyone who's just got an allotment: don't dig over if it's like this. Anyway, it's all cut back. Give it a little good haircut there. I've left these ones. These are tayberries. I'm going to train them along this little bit of fence. And that's the pile of brambles there. That's all going to get burnt. Not today, not tomorrow, but sometime in the future. So that's nearly the garden all tidied now. Like I say, I just need to dig over, but you can see there, it's far too wet still. So there's another little pile there. So it's getting there, folks. It's quite warm as well now. I suppose it will be if you're cracking on. No good sitting on your backsides doing nothing on a day like this if you've got an allotment. Yeah, no good at all. So I'm going to get the kettle on because I'm choking now. I'll do a little bit more tidying up. Maybe put on some broad beans or something. So kettle on, back soon. Well, just while the kettle's boiling there, I'll show you how I plant me broad beans. Now what I use is a toilet roll, you know, the cardboard tube. Just fill them up, fill them right up. There's not much really to sow, especially like in Newcastle area, you know, in the northeast of England. It's pointless trying to sow anything yet. But broad beans is okay. I have seen a few videos where people have they've already started off things like sunflowers, stuff like that. You know, it's far too early. Chipping your potatoes as well. Well, I mean, I've told you this before, but for the new subscribers, here in Newcastle, we're 6 weeks behind London for spring. So basically, if a seed packet says sow in March, that means sow in March if you live in London, because that's where all of the I don't know why, like, but that's how they base they take it all from London. I suppose because that's where the Met Office is. So like I say, if it says sow in March, don't bother if you live in Newcastle till the middle of April. Give it 6 weeks, then you'll be okay. Anyway, I thought I had some, like a packet of broad beans here, but I haven't. I've got a few that had dried off last year, which we'll just have to do for this demonstration. So, get them in, poke them down. I always plant them see the little black bit, so plant them on the side about 1 inch deep. It's not really important, like you put them anywhere that the root will eventually find its way out, but I plant them on the side, get them in, cover them over, give them a little bit of a watering and stick them in the greenhouse, and that's them done. I'm still waiting for this bloody kettle. I'm going to have to give this the gas can a shake. Shouldn't have to do this, like. It's dangerous for one, you know what I mean? You don't want to be like squeezing the bloody back gas bottle. But it's the only way to get the flame out of it once it's gone halfway down. Thanks for everybody who told us about that. Because honestly, it's a bloody nightmare waiting for that to boil. So anyway, it's still a nice day. So after my cuppa, I shall do a little bit more of tidying up. Spring's nearly here. So, I'll see you in a bit. Right, just while I sit here on my cuppa, with the sun right in my eyes, I'll show you my new little toy that I've got from a charity shop. Bloody great, this. Drums. Great fun. Best thing thing about it though, it's got some awesome beats on it. That one's just pure old school breakdance music. Great, slow it down a bit.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna do some robotics. No, I'm not. Do a little keyboard, yeah, now. Excellent, bloody great. Anyway, coffee's gonna get cold. Here's a little key. I made that when I was in school, first year Orpheus, 1986. Woodwork. Bloody great. I'll stick it up somewhere in the shed, like. Now what else was I gonna say? Aye, thanks. I was talking to Aaron the other day from Aaron's Allotment about something, and he introduced us to a lot of Facebook groups, you know, and they're really good. And thanks Aaron for showing us the way. And the reason I was talking to Aaron is because he was on about Sean doing something at some edible garden, and everyone's been invited who's like a YouTube gardener. And I says, oh, it's funny, I haven't been invited. I wonder how, I wonder why. So I've been thinking about it, and I haven't been invited, so I might just go down anyway. Hi, that'll be canny. Hello Sean, how are you doing? Hello everybody else who's going to be there. I might go and do it. Hands up who thinks I should go to the edible garden show. Anyway, these Facebook groups, and I know a few of the subscribers I've got is through this group. So thanks to everybody who's subscribed since I've started. I started making the allotment videos in about 2011. I only the first videos have only got like 26 views and stuff like that. But I did eventually, say about 2.5 years ago, I started teaching people and making like passing on my skill, my knowledge from past experiences and that, you know. And basically I ended up just repeating myself every year. So if you want to have a look through my old videos, there will be some of interest. They're all sort of titled, you know, of things what I've done and when I did it. Because like I said earlier on, up here in the northeast of England, we're 6 weeks behind everybody else. So yous have already started when I'm not even doing anything yet, you know. Like I say, if you go back to last year, say at the same time, because I would have made a video every Sunday. I made a video, or even 2 years ago. I'm just waffling now. I'm going to do a little bit more tidying up after my coffee. I can't bloody see that sun's putting us right off. So I'm just going to stop the video now here because it's blinding. and I can't concentrate. So I'll see you in a bit. I've just noticed there's a load of blue tits there in the holly bush, so I'm going to try and zoom in and get some. Oh, there's one there. Where are you? Oh. Having a little cheap about there. I'm going to stop filming now because I want to take a picture. Right, that means in dog language it's tour time, before it gets too dark. First, before I start the tour of what's been happening today, the best advice I can give to anyone who's getting an allotment is try and get anything for free. Look in skips, see what you can get. It all comes in useful, you know. It's no good spending fortunes on things. As I'm going round, I'll show you what I've actually got for free and what I've done with it. So, like I say, I'll start from the top. Now, this is where me rhubarb is. It's a bit too cold for it to start growing yet. Well, that's a bug hotel thing. I seen that idea on YouTube years ago. I don't know if things are actually going in it, like, but there might be. Because Annie's a little cheeky girl. Right, shut up, Annie. Right, so that's a little kiddie's sand pit thing. I think it was in a skip. And I thought, right, I'm going to use that, I'll make it into a pond. Eventually, I'm going to have, well, that's rosemary and thyme. I'm going to and there's chives planted along here. And some goldenrod and stuff. This is a well, which is filling up, as you can see there. That's a bucket in the bottom. Canny. That was free. Everything free. So what I've done is, today, I've tidied up all this bit. All the bits that need to be chucked are in this pile here now. So they're ready to go into a skip. These are bits of wood and frame and stuff. I'm going to keep them. I'll keep that paddling pool thing, that'll come in handy. That was free. That was free, that was free. Everything was free. That greenhouse there was free. Was in an old garden. Some old woman I used to do the windows for had died. So I just took it, asked the council before they took it down if I could have it. Because, you know, I used to do our windows and blah blah blah. And I did. I got it. The same with that greenhouse down there. That was just, here, do you want this? Aye, champion. Scaffolding boards free. There, I was lucky with them. My mate's a carpet fitter and he was working for a company who went bankrupt at the end of the day. Wait 2 seconds. This building company, which I'll not name, went bankrupt. So there was just a load of, like a building, housing estate, half finished. They just packed up. Everything just got left, chucked. So the foreman of the place says that, help yourself, take all you want. So me and my mate got like 180 scaffolding boards like between we. And I've used them to make like leak trenches, divide me beds up and all that. So all this side will be dug once it dries out. I am today going to burn this because it's pointless. It's nice and dry there now. I might as well get it burned and see how far of the pile of that I can get on top of the fire without disturbing anything underneath. I don't know what else I can show you for now. Oh, the onions. Me onions have picked up okay. They get nice thick roots on, ready to be giants. Nothing else in there to show you because it's still too cold. Everything, like I say, look in skips, you'll find all sorts, especially if you look in the right skips. And old allotments, water butts and stuff like that all the time. And I know, Patrick, you were asking about this. Now it's not just an old water tank, which is full of rubbish. Actually, all that needs to go in the skip and all. It's just an old water tank thing. They use them nowadays for, you know, these reach and clean window cleaners and wheelie bin cleaners and stuff. It's got an attachment at the bottom for the big pipe to go on. I was going to grow carrots in it one year, but I don't know actually where you would find them. It was just here when I first got this allotment. There was about 10 of them. Everybody's got one around the area now. That's one way to get rid of them. Oh, I've moved out these bits of board from here because my comfrey that's starting to grow. I don't want to kill that off. So I've moved them boards down to here, covered them over with the plastic till I can find somewhere better for to put them, I suppose. My sink, bird bath, is filling up alright. And so is this, by the way. I'll just see if I can shift this without spilling it. The water butt from that's all coming off that new roof there. So it's working. It's a half full there. That's just all coming off here. So I've sloped it in the right direction. Yeah, so that's all. That's all for now, folks. Before it gets too dark, I am going to get that fire on, so I'll have a little bit crack while I have that on. So I'm going to get the kettle on first. See you in a bit. Well, as you can see, I'm getting this brambles and stuff burnt. Canny, I'll crack on before it gets too dark. Just while that's burning away there, it's been a canny day today. Pleased with what I've achieved. Now I just need it to dry out. Watch the fire for a bit. I was reading the newspaper the other day and it says supermarkets have been told now that they're not allowed to sell daffodil bulbs, the tulip bulbs, next to the vegetables, like bits, you know, because some people, and this is the first I've heard of this, like some people are actually buying the daffodil bulbs to eat. They think it's like like ginger or something, you know, and it's like, what? And also, you know, when the daffodils have like grew a bit and they're like 6 inches tall. They're buying them and they think it's something like, you know, chives or something like that. It's like, what on earth? These people, man. It's obvious. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that because there's fires going out. I'm going to stoke it back up. I'll be back in a sec. Well, it's starting to go out now. I've had enough anyway. I stand in front of the camera. So folks, once again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and all that. Welcome to my new subscribers and thank you for my old subscribers. You're all diamonds. I won't be here next week. Me and Paula are going on a national holidays Valentine's weekend thing. And it's a mystery, so I don't even know where we're going yet. Which will be good. I might even make a video. Okay, from me and Annie who's over there. Bye for now. Whoa, I'm glad I stayed there. That's burning. I was just about to leave, and then the wind caught up and there must have been a few sparks in there, and the fire still left. Turned back around, it was like that, so I've burnt most of that pile now. Another good thing with having a fire like that, with no plastic or anything like that in it, you can spread it all over the garden when it's done. In fact, if you had a fire that big, you could spread all the ashes once it's, you know, all the flames are gone. Spread the ashes all over the garden. That'll get rid of some of the weeds, and that'll put some fertiliser in the soil as well. Fire time. Right, I'm off. See you in a bit, folks. Peace out. All the best. See you next time. Bye now.